Hello guys, Frost here. So today we are doing this new dungeon. So I just completed stage 6 and yeah, it's tough I must say. Okay, so let's see here. So Kameth, the MVP, like he's destroying the bottom, as well with the Lasir. On the right side we did have Valk. Another thing that I used the two healer blockers, and I used Cyrus as well. And my bottom tanks were Oleg and Broke here. Okay, so let's. I'll redo the stage, and then let's see how it goes. Okay, I'll do power dominance now, but can't do auto anymore. I've been doing it for a few hours now. So I first spawn Comet and Elowen. The reason for it, first Comet, then Elowen. Elowen needs to give him Invigoration set because it's really tight on damage. So it's tough. First wave. Second, third wave, it's pretty easier because he has Soulbound Arcana. And then Soulbound Arcana makes him get more and more damages, more deals he uses. You know the gist. Okay, then I use Oleg. And afterwards, I use here Valkyra. And on Valkyra, I'm using at the moment Infernal Roar set. And so I don't need to use the ult, but I want to place her as soon as possible so her passive can kick in. Okay, so now I have this artifact. It seems to, it seems that it shouldn't be working because she gets hit all the time. But I use the AoE artifact, and with this one I was able to kill the ads. With the other one I wasn't able to kill the ads. So I guess it's working, but strange. I don't know what's going on. But anyway. Then what you want to do is when they clump up like this, you want to try to use the ult with Comet. And after the ult, you try to time it so they're healing, procs, then a Comet hits, and then Lasir hits. Just do it 10 times and then you'll hit it once. I mean, the first wave is the hardest because Comet doesn't have Soulbound Arcana stacks up. Okay, so now as you can see here, Valk has 2 swords, so she can get 4 in total, so we're good on that front. And now I was able to clear the first wave. Then I used Artemis. At the beginning I tried with attack and then rage regen one, but this one proved to be better. So I swapped to this one because this one is full upgraded and the other one is only level 10 and this is level 22. So I presume the raw stats are better than 5% attack and some rage regen. I mean, rage regen is not that needed. I need him to do damage. So I can kill them before his anti-healing stops. Okay, so afterwards we use the Cyrus here. So one note here, Cyrus is amazing fucking tank. So he is not even in Guardian set, he's in Glacier set, so he can do more damage. As you can see, he did as much damage as the Undertaker guy here, as well healer slash damage dealer. So the important thing is that he is really good at taking damage here and not dying. Unlike Broke here, he'll just melts. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, when they come, you don't turn the Valkyra ult on when these 2 invisible guys are there. You wait for them to die, and then only then you use Valk ult, and then you wait for like a second or 2, and then you use the ult from Undertaker guy. Okay, so see, I used here and then him because Valk ult lasts longer than this guy, and then after this guy's ult, it lasts for 3 more seconds. The anti-healing on them. So he uses the last ult, it disappears, and then 3 more seconds. So you have 23 seconds in total for you to kill them. Okay, bottom lane is not an issue anymore. So because Soulbound Arcana it kicks in, and then bottom lane you don't have to care about at all. So only important thing is the top lane. And when you're able to finish So this is the last wave of the bottom. At the moment, if you're able to tank it, like you can despawn these two and spawn 2 damage dealers here to clear this wave off. Or you can do what I did, try to kill this wave. Now the issue here that will become for me is that one unit, it's not this one. Yeah, on the killing wave it happened like that. On this one I have power dominance, so I didn't have issues. So I had few units left here, and I wasn't able to kill them. What I didn't wait for their ults to pop up. I dismissed them, and then I used Vierna here, and then I killed these guys on the right side with Vierna because her 30% killed below that, and that's basically what I did there. And the issue here is really gear. So like placements is like pretty straightforward, most of them. The issue is just like gear, that's it. And having the right units. Like if you have Valkyria A1, you can spawn her here, and then she can attack both of these with the ult. I have A0, so I'm unable to do that. So yeah, tough luck. Nice, got something. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, let's just first see what we got there. So gear, foundry, identify. First one, and it's a charm, man. It's a good one. Ooh, attack speed. Nothing negative. Ooh, this is lovely. I mean, it's crit damage, but I'm not gonna complain. I don't know if I can upgrade it. Let's see if I can upgrade it. Which one was it? It's this one. Hands. Max. Ooh. Disgusting. Bad. 2 blue. Ascend. So I can ascend it to Inferno Roar. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna do it now. We'll farm first and then see. I mean, it's really bad piece of... I mean, it has an extra stat, but that extra stat can come in here and it's just like... Yeah. Anyway. More tips regarding the gear rate. Then I'll go into gear more later on in the next video. So... first stage is fine. Nothing like everyone can clear that. Like, okay, not just new players, but anyone who can clear decent stuff can clear this one. So like a month-old account should be able to do it. Then here you get that mobs are immune to physical damage, so you need to use mages. So that's get tough because you need to have mages. Then the next one, it's still the same, they just have a lot more HP. Now stage 4 gets even more tricky because they start healing, and then they become immune to CC. So for the stage 1, you can use Mari. Mari is really good here. So you can slow them down and kill them in time. You don't need to tank. Both sides. You can tank bottom side because they come from far away, and you cannot attack them after they leave this position. But here, like you can use Mari here, and then I used Comet here and Ajax here, I think. And then when they were coming through here, they just get slowed and killed by 2 of them. Okay, that's first 3 stages, pretty easy. But for the newer players, you don't need to tank both sides. You can tank one side, and then the other side, Mari can slow them down. Okay, stage 4. Stage 4 gets tougher because on stage 4 they get immunity, and then they start healing themselves. Again, this one can be done. Like bottom stage, bottom lane, you can use AoE mage. I mean, this one cannot be done with if you don't have like really stronger units and gear. So if you're really early game, shouldn't be expecting to do 4. Then if you're a bit late game, you should be able to do it. It's tough. So even I wasn't able to clear it at first try, but I was able to clear it without checking anyone's guides, ideas, or anything else. Okay, so what I did here is I used the AoE Mage and Dolores, and that's it. Afterwards, top I was able to clear the same way with Mari. Now stage 5, and then that's where the fun begins. So on stage 5, the top guys become invisible, so you cannot use Mari anymore. On stage 4, they started getting 50% shorter slow effect, but if Mari attacks fast enough, it doesn't come into effect. You cannot freeze them, but you can still slow them down. Okay, but then they become invisible, so you need to have a tank, so a melee unit top side. The best melee unit on top is Valkyria, of course. And if you need a tank, then you use a tank. I found out that Cyrus is really good at tanking those guys. I don't know if they do less damage than the bottom guys, because it's like tanking 4, so should be the same. But for some reason, Cyrus is tanking better than Broke here. Don't know why. And then Regulus was shit at tanking. So I had him, I mean, decent gear. I swapped around gear and stuff like that, but he wasn't doing good on tanking part. Okay, now he doesn't even have an artifact or anything else, but because I was swapping around stuff. So, for some reason, Regulus should be better than Broke here, for the fact that he can increase his HP and he can stun them. Broke here can freeze them, but these guys are immune to freeze, so that one doesn't work. So Broke here is the same as like Baron, just more stats. Anyway, Valkyria top and or some tank, and then mages behind him. At that point, stage 5 you can still clear with an AoE mage and Dolores bottom, and then top you need an anti-heal and like a tank, or you can go top with a Valkyria if you have A1, and then attack these guys while they are still spawning here, so before they even start. So yeah, and then stage 6, you've seen what I did, of what I've done. So Cyrus, Valk top side, and with him I needed to upgrade his skill effect duration. Without it, it wasn't enough, so I had to increase the anti-healing on him. Rage reduced wasn't needed for me, at least, so I didn't go more. I just tried to upgrade him as least as possible, because I don't think I'm gonna be using him for any other content other than this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Bottom lane, Kameth, Lasir. And let me show you the gears. So this is Cyrus, as I said, Glacier set with a lot of HP, some attack, and then some crit rate and crit damage, and some attack speed. Then we have Valkyria, as I said, Infernal Roar. For some reason, did this work better than the other one. Kameth, not full Tear of Starlight with Soulbound Arcana. Then we have Lasir, Soulbound Arcana with even less Tear of Starlight. What else? We had Broke here, so this is Broke here. And I used the same artifact for him as well. He was able to tank it on 10. I didn't need to upgrade to +1, but yeah, why not? Okay, so I had Oleg as well. Oleg seems good, but bit weaker, so maybe better gear. But yeah, he's really good on this stage as well. And then the MVP of everything is Elowen, because she can provide invigoration to everyone. She can heal everyone. I mean, invigoration to Kameth, and then she can heal everyone. And then you want to time her ultimate to be used when they start attacking your bottom tanks, because as I said, if Brokir doesn't have his ultimate, he's just gonna get gut and take a ton of damage. So when he starts taking damage, you should be using it right away. And for the artifact, I used TS Valk. This is really good because this is multiplicative, and this is different from healing. So healing effect. and 50% when the target is below 40% HP. You have really tanky tanks, and you will be. I mean, they won't be dying right away, and they have cheat death, at least some of them, and then when they go lower, she can bring them back up. Having a bit more of healing, like maybe this one could be better. I mean, close, but I don't have it upgraded. And this one is definitely worse. And everything else, I don't think it's worth taking. Like this one, you wouldn't even get to use it. You need to get something to 100%, or I don't know. I don't think anything else is really making it. So I think this one is like the best. Possibly this one is the second best. So yeah, that's it. Interesting. It was tough. I thought I'll need to spend more time. Like GR4, I spent like I don't know, like 40 hours trying it. Not lying even. So I mean, like it's really long time for GR4 because I had RNG over RNG. With an RNG, everything had to proc for me to be able to kill it, and then I summoned Silas and killed it in 3 tries. Pay to win, yeah. So that's it. I'll check out more, see with the gear and stuff how these things work, and then I'll do an update video as well. Okay guys, in the end, just remember, when we catch them all, we still need to play the game, so keep some red crystals for stamina. Don't spend on summoning. Cheers guys, bye bye.